Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. After a series of activities that have taken place or events that have taken place with reference to Sunday Igboho and the level of his fearlessness in fighting against insurgency and also killer headsmen in Yoruba community, many people were of the opinion that the regional security network should be given to him to head. This recommendation came in from different quarters, but finally, Sunday Igboho has finally responded to the request of the Yoruba community. He has also responded to the accusation put across by the special advisor on political matters to President Muhammadu Buhari, Senator Obafemi Ojudu, who wrote on his Facebook page that Sunday Igboho was actually being used by PDP chieftain to disrupt 2009 rerun governorship election in Ekiti State. He said a lot of other things about him. Igboho had finally responded to it. We're going to be looking at these two stories about or news about Sunday Igboho. But before we continue, if you're not subscribed to our channel, just hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. According to the news, the Yoruba right activist Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, has said attempts to make him head of Operation Amotekun, a Southwest security network, are embarrassing. Igboho stated this during an Instagram live chat with media Mongol Dele Momodu on Tuesday. He had asked headsmen in Ibaraba local government area of Oyo State to leave within 7 days, blaming the leadership of the Fulani for being behind the rising insecurity in the state. At the expiration of his ultimatum, Igboho and his security supporters reportedly stormed the Fulani settlement to eject those he described as killer headsmen. They, then there were reports that Igboho had been asked to become the head of the Southwest security outfit. When asked if he would accept the offer to become Amotekun's head, Igboho said, "I won't be tired until I achieve my goal of sending criminal Fulani out of Yoruba land. I am not interested in becoming the head of Amotekun. I am not doing, I'm not doing I am not a hunter or a security expert. What kind of embarrassment is that?" Talking about the offer, nobody should try to induce me with any position. That is not what I want. I am asking them, the governors, to send all killers headmen out of our land. That is what I want. That was the response he gave to make sure that Yoruba land is secure. And in another development, the popular Yoruba right activist Son Igboho has denied ever having anything to do with the special advisor on political matter to President Muhammadu Buhari, Senator Femi Ojudu, in a piece titled "The Sunday Igboho I Knew" on his Facebook page on Monday, alleged People Democratic Party chieftains hired Igboho to disrupt the 2009 rerun governorship election in Ekiti State. He said he was able to win over Igboho after a series of meetings, but reporters at his residence in Ibadan on Tuesday, after the fire incident at one of his buildings in Soka area of Ibadan, had no dealing with Ojudu. He said the presidential aide was a liar. He said, "I have been hearing reports about a man called Femi Ojudu. I don't know this man." He said the late Chief Lamidi Adebibu contracted me in 2009, and we all know that Adebiyu died in 2008. I think the man should undergo a medical test or mental test because the late Chief Adedibu did not train me for any job and I was not close to the late Adedibu. I have a relationship with my father, Senator Rashid Ladoja, and I have never betrayed him in the years I was his follower. I don't know Femi Ojudu, and I didn't have any business with him. All what he says are lies. People who deny politicians were bankrolling him and ensure a vacation order to the headsmen in Iganga Ibaraba local government area of the state. Igboho, who said he was moved by the suffering of the people of the town, lamented that the politicians have begun to politicize his intervention. The activist said politicians are now politicizing the herdsmen issue to tarnish my image so as to weaken me. Any politician who knows he paid me money to do all that I am doing should come out openly before the whole world. I was not bankrolled by anyone. My paramount concern is for peace to reign in the land of my fathers. That is really a great one for Igboho. One of the things that mostly distract people like this is bringing them into the corridor of power. We need to have an understanding that there is a difference between an activist and a leader. Igboho is actually not a leader, and putting him in that kind of position will kind of lessen his stride, because as much as we know, in a system like Nigeria, positions are mostly being politicized. For example, you cannot really say that the people who are in EFCC can do their work effectively, especially if they are under any agency in the government. Because there are certain persons that the EFCC may be running after, and unfortunately may be a friend of the government. He may possibly be a friend of one important personality in the society. And the next thing, the political leader of maybe an enviable person in the society will press some buttons. And the next thing, they'll tell you to stand down from his case. And it's really always very disheartening, especially if you are ready to do the work with your whole heart. You could also see things which are very visible for you to fight against. But these guys will stop you. But if you are doing what you are doing as a person, driven by zeal, driven by a particular desire, you realize that it's very easy for you to achieve it. But immediately you are being bankrolled by the government, or you are being bankrolled by any officer, automatically you can't function immediately, because the truth is that the pipers only blows according to the desire of the person who pays him. You understand? So that is why we are not getting so much result as expected. If they bring him into the scene to lead Amotekun, automatically he will be bought by whatever thing that is, or will be forced to accept anything that they ask him to do. But in the case of, for example, Amotekun, they have been doing their work very well, but there are some hindrances here and there that may likely stop them from doing what they're supposed to do. So the issue of him accepting it, I knew very well that he would not. According to what he has said, it is not, I'm not being forced to do this thing. I am doing it by my own volition. I'm doing it because I want to do it. I'm doing it because I want my people to be happy. So for me, I feel that that's a wise step. And then also, talking about the other man, the man in charge of a political matter to the president, Muhammadu Buhari, I think as at this point, I can't say anything, because nobody really know what has subsisted between both of them. But I believe strongly that the man will respond in due time. We'd like to leave it there. Go to our comment section. What do you think of the person of Sunday Igboho? Listen.